All right, another little mom biz pep talk today. It could be mom life too, but gearing this one towards your business because the topic today is do not expect a change if you are not willing to change. This is something that I have learned in a big, big way over the past several years in business is that if we are not willing to change, to be coachable, to learn, to do things differently, we're never going to get where we want to go. If we continue to do the same actions, do the same things in our lives or in our businesses, well, you're going to continue to get the same results. And so you get to decide if you are ready for a change, you need to take different action. What is that different action going to be for you this year? Okay, maybe you've had a fear of investing in yourself. What if that is just what you need to have somebody guiding you in the right direction and holding you accountable to the action and maybe gaining a community of support? Let's just say you join like a group coaching program. What if that is the game changer for you? But you're holding back because you're being a victim to your circumstance. Oh, I don't have the money. Well, do you know how to make money? Do you know how to sell something? Like, I get a little frustrated sometimes because this used to be me. And so I feel like now I can see it so much in others. And that is when you're being a victim to your circumstances, when you're saying, well, I can't afford that. Now, I do want to preface this with yes, there are definitely investments that would be out of alignment. Right? So maybe if you are at the very beginning of your business, you're not going to go spend $10,000 on a coach, right? Maybe that's a $500 to $1,000 program. And then you make that money back the next month. Like, how wild is it to think that you could take different action and even the following month start to build that belief in yourself, start to see that that different action is starting to yield different results? Wild, right? But if we continue to just dwell in what we're sitting in right now, and it stinks really bad, then you're not going to change. You're not going to get somewhere different. And so I just want to challenge you, whatever that action is for you. Maybe it's listening to a podcast like right now. You're actually already listening to a podcast, so you got to do a different action. Maybe it's picking up a book. Maybe it's jumping into a course. Maybe it's hiring a coach for you. Maybe you've hit a plateau. Maybe it's trying breath work. There are so many tools out there to help you grow as a human being, to tap into that highest version of yourself. And it does not have to kill the finances. If you are at the beginning of your business, I feel like even before you started making money, a $1,000 investment is very doable, can very easily be paid off. I am living proof of that. When I finally invested, it was like $897 or $997 or something in one of my very first coaches. And then my second coach, well, that was a program. That was a program. That was not a coach, because my very first one-to-one coach, it was like 2,500 or something. And so I didn't make these like big, crazy investments. And maybe for some of you right now, you're like, whoa. But here's how I looked at it. I found a credit card with 12 months, no interest. I didn't have the money. And I know a lot of people talk about this, and I do not condone debt. But what I did know about myself is that I was willing to take action. I was willing to be coachable, and I was willing to put myself out there and go for it. So I did that. So I made my investment back. I did not pay interest on it. And so you know yourself, but you get to decide what action are you going to take differently. What different action are you going to take this year so that you start seeing the results that you want to see? I do not want you to hit the end of 2023 still living the same life you started in. And I'm willing to bet you didn't start your business to stay in the same place. You had a vision, you saw it, and maybe it started to feel really hard. You didn't know what you were supposed to be doing. You didn't know how to start making it happen. This is all the stuff I teach in my Mom Biz Mastery program, and I host master classes on it a few times each year. So at the time of whenever this comes out, maybe you can register for my masterclass. Maybe you can register for Mom Biz Mastery if that is what you want. But I just want to say it's time to take different action. So decide what that different action is for you. Make it happen. Do not hit the end of this year still in the same spot, because maybe you started this business, you saw the vision, you saw a different life that you could provide your family, and then it started to get really hard. Then suddenly you're putting in all these hours, but you're not seeing the output and income from that. But you don't know what's wrong, but you don't have any more time to put into it. It's not about putting in more time. It's about doing less work, but doing the right things that are actually going to make you money. So, one of those things that could be an action item that I will give you right now is take different action than what you're taking. If what you're doing is not working, it's time to take different action. Okay? I will talk to you next time.